All right, y'all. Welcome back. So, just an update, right? I got a podcast coming out with my best friend, Elliot. This is a very vulnerable, raw, real, authentic Christian podcast with me and my best friend. We're not teachers. We're not pastors. We're not perfect. We don't always say the right thing. We don't always have the right, theology or whatever you want to call it. We're not perfect. But guess what? We're pursuing God with all of our heart. And God is the most important thing in our life. And we wanted to come together. We wanted to create a real experience that other believers could listen to, be encouraged, hear about our stories, about our testimonies. Y'all, I'm telling y'all about the time when I got arrested. I'm talking about that in the podcast. We're talking about a little bit of my testimony and Elliot's testimony. He used to be Muslim, converted to be a Christian. We're talking about once saved, always saved, which we did not agree on. We're talking about a lot of things that we typically would not show to the public. I'm just going to be real with y'all. We typically wouldn't show these things to the public. But, I wanted to just be myself. I wanted to be real. I didn't want to be fake. And I think that's why I'm kind of nervous to put this podcast out, because it's authentic and it's us, it's raw, and it's not perfect. And it's not going to be for everybody. Let me just say that right now. This podcast is not going to be for everybody. A lot of y'all are not going to like it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to take clips from the podcast and make entire videos about them, exposing me or whatever. I'm sure that's going to happen. And it is what it is. It comes with the territory. But I think the people who know my heart, they'll be able to understand what I'm trying to communicate from this podcast. And I think they'll appreciate it. And I think they'll like it. So the link is going to be down below. Once again, it's called the He Is Podcast. It's me and my best friend. Literally, he should be my brother. Basically my brother. The link is down below in the description for the YouTube channel. Next week, we're going to be posting the first 3 episodes all on the same day. And I think that's going to give y'all a really good feel for what the podcast is going to be about, how we interact, and just to see if y'all like it or not. So that's why we wanted to put the first 3 episodes out, just to give y'all a full context of what to expect moving forward. So those first 3 episodes will be out probably mid next week. But make sure you subscribe, because before then, we're going to be putting out clips. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be putting out clips from the podcast. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube. The link is down below in the description. We're also going to be on Apple and on Spotify as well. So for those of you who want to listen to it, you can listen on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Apple Music. You can also listen on Spotify as well. All right. So like I said, podcast is coming out. It's not perfect. There's still some things that need to be changed in the background and stuff like that. But it's literally the first 3 episodes. All right. So give us some grace. I am nervous to put it out, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to step out on faith and I'm going to put it out anyway. So go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm out.